Hey everyone, this is Toy Ninja from ToyGander.com, and today we're going to be reviewing the 12-in-1 Super Mario GBA Collection multi-game card. So let's plug it on in and take a gander. So first things first, looking at it, the printing on the label is actually really good. You can kind of see that. The feel of it's not too bad. A little bit, you can actually kind of see in the corner there. See how it's a little bit wider? And I think honestly if I tighten that screw, that weird old Y screw, the whole thing would be better. I got this from China, and overall very comparable to what a normal GBA cart would look like, minus the writing on the top. I don't know, normally there's some writing on there. Overall the feel of it is pretty much exactly the same. Now I'm going to be testing it on the GameBoy Player for GameCube. I think I just like it better because it's bigger. You can kind of see it a little bit better. So you can kind of see at the front end here that the game is actually a little bit glitchy when you go to the next game. So there's 12 games on total. They're all Mario games. One thing I didn't like is when I actually purchased the game online, you didn't see all 12 of the games that were on here. You just kind of had to guess. Some of them were on the front cover, some of them weren't. But if you look at this, every time you go to the next one, it just glitches out a little bit. The overall front end looks pretty good though. I was really excited to see WarioWare on this game, because that is one of my favorites. Let's start off with WarioWare. So not much difference there. One thing I love about the Game Boy Player, the overall, the way that they move it over to a larger screen, it just crispens all the lines. Everything looks a lot better. Now you can see I already played through it. This saves like a normal game would save. Any type of GBA game, it saves the exact same way, so you don't have to worry about it. And that's one of the benefits of having a multi-game cart. You don't have to fiddle around like you do with a flash cart. It's a read-only ROM set for each one, so everything's kind of preloaded into there. You don't have to fiddle around with it. Everything's right there. So let's play. I love this one, the 9-volt one. Two. Jump! Jump! So you guys can kind of see the sounds to it sound exactly like it normally would for the GBA, because it's the GBA ROM. I'm going to reset it. Alright, let's go to Super Mario Advance 2, aka Super Mario World. Now, I usually only play this game on SNES, and I can tell you, some of the sounds are a little bit off. Now, I don't know if that's because it's for a GBA, because I just remember the sounds from Super Nintendo. So some of those sounds a little bit off, and you can kind of tell what I'm talking about in this. Let's go to... This one's pretty good. Just some of the jump sounds sound a little bit weird, and it does play a little bit laggy. And I'm not too sure. I can't decipher whether that's because it's a ROM cart or it's GBA, because I just don't... I'm not familiar enough with the GBA one to say definitively, yes, this one, it's a bad multi-cart. I mean, there's not much slowdown. It's barely noticeable, but it just doesn't play as smooth as what it normally would on the SNES. Yeah, you see a little bit of a glitch there. And something about the run button too. It seems like the run button, when you hold down B and you try and run, it seems a little bit slower. Alright, I'm going to go to the next game. And we will play... Oh, WarioLand 4. This is a great game, by the way. If you haven't played this already, fantastic game. So as you can see, my save game was already there. Saves in the middle. Now this plays, to me, exactly like it should. So it could just be the fact that Super Mario Land was also for the Super Nintendo. It might just be a bad port in general, and it could not, you know, it's probably not the fault of the manufacturer of the MultiCart. Forgot I could do that. We will play, let's see here. Let's give one more shot. Let's play Mario Kart. Sounds just like I remember it. Ah! Plays pretty well. Speed seems fine. All the buttons work. Everything's about the same. So guys, my overall thoughts are that this thing is pretty dang awesome. I have to say that it cost me $7. It took a while to get, and yes, it's a boot, yes, it's from China, but I love having all these games into one thing. I like the fact that I don't have to fiddle around with a flash cart, have to find and format and maneuver it around. There's a couple of flash carts that are out there, like the Easy Flash 4. That one's pretty good. The rest of them are kind of junk, and they all try and emulate the GBA. And I have to say that there's just some relief being able to plug it in, know that it's going to work, and you don't have to deal with anything on a PC or a Mac to try and move stuff over. So I like that about it. You know, if you're against boots and you're against pirated games, you know, this is not for you. But I'll tell you, for $7, this thing functions just like any of these other games would. You saw all the games that are on there. That's the one thing that you're going to have in a question when you get one of these multi-carts. You're not going to know exactly what every single game on there unless you investigate the list. Now, there are some carts out there. What they have is, they have, like, it says 369 in one. Well, they're not really 369 in one GBA games. They might have 12, 13, 14 GBA games, and the rest, in fact, are nothing more than NES games. The NES games, it emulates the NES games. They're not as great as what they would be on the NES. It's a little bit scaled down. and there's some like a little bit of lag and glitchiness in it. But you can't beat the price for this one, I will tell you. It also came into a little cart as well. Goes in there a certain way. And maybe this way. This way. No, this way. There. Alright guys, well that's what we have for today. If you like this video, click that thumbs up button. Go ahead, click it. And don't forget to click subscribe because we have lots of other videos like this. And also, while you're at it, check out our website, toygander.com. We have reviews, other interesting stuff that's all around video games, toys, and everything cool. So be sure to check it out. So that's what we have for today, and until next time, you can help us take a gander.